Hello everyone, this is Keith Ritual, and today I am doing this look. So actually it is Gay Pride Week month. It's Pride month. So I actually already did my nails specifically for this. See the rainbow? The other way around probably. It's better. I don't even know anymore. This. But I actually have like my middle finger and my thumb different colors. So today the theme is red, which means I'm only allowed to use red nude tones or any complementary colors that are not of the rainbow. Like if I'm using red, I can use pink because it is pretty much a red and white blend, and anything of that sort. So it's like if I can't use orange, yellow, green, blue, purple at all. So this is today's look. We are going to get ready and begin. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, to begin, we're going to actually start with eyes. So what I'm using is my Urban Decay Anti-Aging Primer Potion, and I'm just gonna put this all over my eyelid when I get it out. Now I've already done my skincare, all that, cause that's what I do. Trying to keep the skin young longer. And I'm going to pat this on my lids. And we're going to get a base eyeshadow. And I'm going to be using my Narcissus palette, and I'm going to be using the color, what's it called? I always get this one, Andromeda, which is this little pale looking one right here. And I'm just going to take, let's see, what brush will I take? I'm going to take this Heaven and Hell one and 142, and I'm just going to pat that all over my lid. And just really, this is sort of like to the base coat to sort of make sure the primer is set, as well as make sure everything else goes on top smoothly. Just throw that all over. It's like a little shimmery. You can buy this one individually. I believe this palette is sold out though. Well, I think it's like discontinued. But this one is, what's it called again? I can always forget. Andromeda, and you can buy that individually. And like a little gold sheen. I'm going to use a method I haven't used in a relatively long time. I'm going to be using tape. Yesterday I was a little fumbly on my liner, which you guys didn't get to see because I didn't record it. But I'm going to be using some tape if I can get it off. I have no clue. I think my hands are unsteady this week. So this is the tape day. And I'm just going to lay that under my eyes just so that we can get a nice wing shape and a nice clean cut for the eyes. We're gonna go right there. Okay, now that that one's in place, we're going to start with the crease. And because I'm using only reds, I'm going to be using Lollipop from my Sugar Pill palette, this one. This one's been abused, like I have whole new pans of these too. I'm going to be using this Lollipop in my crease. Oh, I got green on my brush. Okay, another brush. This'll do. I'm using Heaven and Hell N128. And I was going to buff this into the crease. And I'm going to get nice and thick. I'm going to use the whole crease. We're going to bring it all the way to the inside. And then blend it up. Like that. Now we're going to go in with Love Plus from Sugar Pill. This is actually the Flame Point palette. Hurting Heart palette. Why did I think it was Flame Point? That's the name of the color. You can buy this individually too, don't worry. I'm using Love Plus, and I'm going to take this color and put it all over my lid. I don't know, I just dig into the shadow. And I'm going to put this all over my lid. Like so. Like full cover. We're going to be adding extra colors over this, don't worry. It's not going to just be a 2-color lid. Now I'm going to take Sugar Pill Asylum, which is this loose eyeshadow powder. And I'm just going to take a little bit on the same brush. And I'm going to pat it right on the inner corners because there's like a little bit of a shimmer effect, and I just want to like really open up that eye a little bit. Just like put it right in there. I'm gonna go back to my N128. I'm gonna be using Love Buzz by Sugarpill. I know I'm using a lot of Sugarpill, but colors and Sugarpill are like the same thing to me. If you guys watch my channel, you would realize this. So I'm using Love Buzz. I'm just putting a little bit on the brush, and I'm only going to put it on the outside area of my crease to really brighten that area up. And just sort of fade it up into the brow bone. And only on the outside. I'm not going all the way inside the eye. This is sort of like creating like an ombre of light pink to dark pink. To really pink up that eye. So now I suddenly feel like putting on glitter, just like on the inner corners of my eye. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, let's see, what brush would I'm going to take my Sugarpill Precision Eyeliner brush, and I'm using some lit glue, and I'm going to be using Wolf Glitter in dark red. And I'm just going to put a little bit of lit glue on my brush. I know you guys can't see this because it's on my desk. And just dip a little bit of glitter on the tip of my brush. A little bit. And then just sort of poke that right on the inside. Just to add a little bit of glitter. Now to finish off the eyeshadow, I'm actually going to be using Sycorax. I think that's how you pronounce it. This black one from the Narcissus palette. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the pink brush, aka the N128. And I'm just going to put a little bit right on the outside crease to give it a little bit of separation. Since I've only been using like colors, I've decided a little bit of neutral colors, to just sort of clean it up. I'm going to be taking my Lancome eyeliner in black, the art liner, and I'm just going to draw my wings on. Now I always, of course, pull from the inside out first, only on my own eye. Like on other people, I actually go from the outside in. I've said this before, but I know the rules and I know the easiest way, but I don't always do it on my own self. And then I'm going to pull in on the top of that wing and create that nice little wing point. And then go from the inside and pull out. And then just clean up that line. And fill it in. Voila, wink. Okay, now that I removed the tape, I'm going to be taking my Mark Blacker and I'm going to just sort of put it into my outer waterline and just really kick that in there. I don't want that to move at all. I'm not usually much for the bottom lash line, but I gotta go unconventional sometimes, which is not really unconventional just for me. And then I'm going to be taking the brush I used for red. I'm just going to buff that a little bit using a little bit of the red shadow to like clean it up that's left over on my brush. And I'm just going to make sure there's no like hard lines. Okay, now it's time for the brows. I'm going to do my usual million brush method. Oh, as I break everything. So I'm using these four. I'm going to start with my MAC Spiked and just comb that through. And now I'm going to go with dark brown, and it's going to go on the very outside. And then I'm going to be taking Granite, the Brow Wiz. I can never remember the names of these like from the first go, I don't know why. And I'm just going to bring it on the very top outside. And that's how I do my brows. Okay, now we are done with brows. And I don't normally clean it up, but I'm gonna probably do a little cleanup just because you guys probably want to see a little bit of that. Let me just find a brush. So I'm going to use Base 1 by Anastasia Pro Pencil, and I'm just going to sculpt a little bit underneath my brow. And then I'm going to use this Anastasia number 12 brush, and I'm going to blend that in. Get a nice clean curve. Okay, now it's time for the face. Now I'm going to use a primer I haven't ever used before, so we're going to try this out together. I'm using LA Base Pro by Lancome, because I just got these recently, and I'm going to squeeze it until something comes out. I'm just going to pat this all over my face, because I need my primers in my life. Excuse me. Excuse me. Because I need primers in my life, otherwise I don't feel like I am done. Because I have made my makeup waterproof, pretty much using primers and setting powders, and I need that. I need to make sure, because it's going to rain today actually, the day I'm filming this. It's going to rain and I'm wearing this out. But no one will understand why everything is red and pink. Because we're going for that red theme with the complementary colors. I think I'm good. Got that primer everywhere. This is oil-free primer, which I've been oily lately, so let's try this out. And we're gonna actually use Air Flash if I have any left in here. And we're going to spray the back of my hand first. A little bit. I'm gonna be using a damp beauty blender. I'm just using this one, it's pink. It goes with the theme. I'm just gonna pat that all over my face to give me a nice, even complexion. I may have lost some color lately because it's a little darker than my skin, but we'll go with it. I'm avoiding that sun like the plague. It's empty. Let's see what I can do with what I got. Well, since that one's empty, I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever. Actually, no, I'm going to use Too Faced. I'm using Warm Beige. Just mix it up a little bit. And we're going to use this pretty much everywhere that I couldn't get with the first one. I love that primer, that foundation so much. I'm so sad to see it go. I'm just going to bring this all over around the outside of my face. It is the same shade generally, but it's a little bit darker. So we're going to be using that whole like darker foundation on the outside method today. Unintentionally, but we'll make it work. And actually, I am the kind of person that doesn't matter if it's not my shade, I'll use it, but I'll make it work with setting and so on and so forth. So this is not my first time using the wrong color foundation on purpose. Make sure everything is clean and even. That my face is all nice and smooth. We're going to set it, and I'm going to be using Bare Minerals, Bare Skin Mineralizing Veil, and I'm going to be using it in light to medium, and I'm going to dust this all over my face to sort of set the foundation. And I'm using an N202 brush by Heaven and Hell Cosmetics. Put that all over and reduce that shine before we do anything else. I'm going to be taking... Now I'm going to be taking my BH Cosmetics White Collection number 4 brush, And I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Light to Medium palette to contour with today. And I'm not doing a heavy contour because I haven't been about that heavy contour life in a while. And I'm just going to, well, heavy, this is probably going to be heavy, but not that heavy. I'm just going to bring it over under my cheekbone, blend it up, and then take it around the outside of my temple. And down the side of my nose a little bit. Just not too dark, not to like define my nose, but just enough to like give it some color. And I'm also gonna go under my cheekbone because I got that double chin going on, and I'm not that even that big. It just happens. It's like my genetics. If I just look a little, like you can't really tell on camera, luckily, but in this mirror, it's just like, but yeah. Now, since I'm not actually using a concealer today, because I just don't really feel like it, I'm going to be taking this yellow shade from the Anastasia palette. I'm just going to pat that under my eye. I know you all think I'm weird for not using concealer, but sometimes I don't feel like I need it. And honestly, I see a little bit of darkness, but not enough to like go like, holy crap. So I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to pat a little bit of this yellow shade everywhere. This one is called something, and I never remember what it's called, but it's from the light medium palette. I believe it's called Banana. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this pale color right here, and I'm going to bring that down the center of my nose and into the center of my forehead. I'm not going hardcore with the highlight because I don't really need it. I'm white as hell. And now I'm going to be taking a bronzer. I'm going to be using Guerlain number 1. This like bronzer color, using the same brush. I'm just going to go into my contours and blend them up a little bit to warm up the face. A little bit in the temple. And then under the cheekbone. Oh damn, I didn't really blend that out at all. It's time for some blush, and I'm actually using NARS Orgasm today, and I'm going to pat that all over my cheek. Now, I've told you guys before, but I also like to bring it up into my temple. I guess it's the drag queen in me that always wants to do this, so I do it anyway, even for day. Ooh, that looks good together. Ooh. It's time for my holy grail item, which is the Hourglass Ambient Light palette. And I'm going to start with incandescent light. I'm just going to throw that over my highlight. Really quick. Just throw that on. I don't really do, it's just like sort of a setting powder. I hate how my hair patches in places sometimes, and I'm like, I feel like I have like black body paint there. And then I'm going to take Radiant Light, and I'm going to put that in my contours. If you guys like my side view lately, I'm trying to do new things. The only issue is I don't get even light when I'm looking in the mirror, so I'm like a little confused if it's even or not. Okay, now that that's set. What else do I need? I need a highlight. Now, I'm going to go back to my Glow Kit by Anastasia, and I'm going to be using Hard Candy as my highlight today, just Hard Candy. We're going for that red pink theme. And I'm going to turn that off. I'm just going to bring that right on my highlight. Ooh. Down the nose, into the forehead a little bit. I usually like going with that fake doll look, but doing that in the daytime is weird, but I like it. I like to like highlight so much that I like look like plastic. Next is lips, I want to say. Oh wait, no mascara. I can't forget the mascara. I'm not doing lashes today, but we're gonna go with the Tarte curling wand first. I'm gonna curl these lashes. We're going to use a Tartelette mascara. Now, whenever you see me use mascara, anytime soon I'm using this just because last time I did that, I opened up 12 mascaras and then they all died before they were used up. So I'm going to try to use one mascara at a time, and I actually like this one. If I don't like it, of course, I'll just go on to the next one because I do have a plethora backstock kind of thing. I'm just going to comb this through my lashes. I am doing brows too much. Nice and big. I don't ever do bottom mascara, it's just not my thing. I've never been a fan of it. Oh, no, there we go. Blend it out. Okay. Although sometimes it does end up on my bottom lashes anyway. So I have another Holy Grail item that I have to use because that is sort of my thing. It is my Urban Decay highlighter in Knit, because I just don't feel like done without this. And I just sort of layer it on with a brush that comes with it underneath my cheekbone and into my temple. I don't know why, just ever since I used it the first time, I just can't stop using it. Now we're gonna go on lips. Now I've already used a lip balm before I began, and I used the Glam Glow Wet Lip. I'm going to rub off the excess. And I'm going to be using, I already have my lips lined up for the next 7 videos. I'm using Unicorn Blood by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This is my favorite red of pretty much all time. I don't wear this enough. Like, I feel like I should wear it more. But I'm going to layer this on using the tip of the brush first as my sort of liner. And I can't talk during this. And the bottom. I'm going to flatten the brush, blend it back and forth. And then fill it in. Okay, so after cleaning up my lip and overdrawing it because I just had to, I had to throw a little bit more highlighter on because I just wasn't satisfied with the glow. And then I spent like 30 minutes cleaning up my lip, which I'm not going to show you because you've seen me probably a million times and I've never had this much issue. But before I finish, actually, I just want to throw some freaking brow gel in. It's irking me. Where are you, brow gel? I used you yesterday. There you go. Like, comb this through. I didn't actually use it yesterday. I used it in my last video, but that was filmed like a few days ago. Yes, comb it through. Yes. Now I feel happy because it was just like, it was irking me so much, and I try not to use this that much because I don't really need it, but for some reason it's like a dependency. Now to finish off my makeup, I'm using Tarte Rainforest by the Sea 4-in-1 spray. I'm just going to spray the hell out of my face. If I actually aim at my face. I messed that up. Oh. Let's go pat it down with a brush because this is empty. I just use everything up I like. Where are you, big fluffy white brush? Oh, you're in the drawer because, yeah, they used highlight on you. Let's just blend that out a little bit so it's not like congealing my makeup. Zap. And there you have it. I am done. I think I'm done. Watch me go like, wait. But yeah, that is it for this video. I will see you all next time. Have a good day. Bye. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go get dressed to go shopping for some groceries because that's what I do because I need to eat. And then I'm gonna go to work like this, but no one will understand why it's all red. I actually wore the same eye yesterday just because I was playing with an idea and I'm like, ooh, I should do this tomorrow when I record. But yeah, I will see you all next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check out my previous 2 videos. If you click up here, you can check out my Gratis haul number 16. check out that. Because some of you guys love my hauls, apparently. Also, if you would like to see my neutral makeup tutorial, click straight that way. That way-ish. And check that one out, and I will see you all next time. Have a good day. Bye.